Hey guys, it's David at Valley and Beyond, and I have a message this morning. I want to talk about a couple of things. One is what's happening in my life. I'm a little over 60, and I've been noticing that a lot of people, men and women, in their 60s, are kind of finished. I spent the day. The last couple of days, I spent time with my friend John DeMartini, and John's 65 this year. And his energy level is phenomenal. It's just phenomenal. I'll be 64 this year, and I'm full on in what I'm doing and creating. What I see that's missing, and if you're not in this age bracket, that's fine. Maybe you know somebody that is, who's kind of gone to sleep. And I think that we've been conditioned really strongly that we're finished. I believe that life just gets going at 60. And we're not finished. There's lots to do, and we have lots of skills, and we have lots of experience. Where we're missing, when we're a little older, is maybe in the vision part. So what is it that we want to do, be, or have, and we've been conditioned to think that we should be at a time in our life when we're taking holidays and we're traveling and all that kind of stuff. And maybe that isn't what motivates you. Maybe that isn't what gets you going. Those things, and maybe at your age and my age, what we really want to do is contribute. But you haven't figured out, where the hell am I going to contribute? Where am I going to make a difference? That I think is the crux of the deal. So maybe you've been in corporate life for many, many years, and you've had a job somewhere, or maybe you've been a welder, or it doesn't matter what you've done. But you're at 60 or in that age bracket, and you're thinking, what's next? And a lot of our conditioning is that we're finished. It's done. Thank you very much for your service, and you can go off and play a little golf or whatever. And that's not that meaningful. I don't think that, I talk to a lot of guys, and they say, oh yeah, I'm having a great time, but are they really? I think that there's an opportunity for our whole planet, especially in the Western world, for us to reap huge benefits from our community that's, say over 55, over 65, even over 75. But what needs to happen is vision. So here's what I'm going to share with you. Maybe you don't have that vision. Maybe, you're like, what the hell will I do, David? I don't know, where can I give back? I don't know where you're going to give back, but it's probably going to be around somewhere what you've specialized in your life. You know what's needed in those fields that you've worked in. So where you're going to give back is, I believe, somewhere in that area. And that's, I want to coach guys, in that deal, we're in a time, universally, I think we're in a time when men and women can live and be really productive into their 80s and 90s, and not just sitting around. I mean, if you don't move it, maybe you lose it. So we got to keep in the game. That's for the mind to be engaged, for the body to be engaged. I get up in the morning, and I have a little workout room at home, and I work out every morning, and I listen to books and inspirational things, and I have my vision, and the vision is that I think that I really believe that my best work is in front of me. I really believe that with every fiber of my existence. I believe that everything has been for the next 10 or 15 years to create this. We have a vision of creating meditation spaces in every home, in every place of work, and creating a community around that. And so I'm pretty excited about that, and so I just want to pass that on to you guys. So find a vision. Now, how do you find a vision? So write it down. My vision is See how do we fill that in? You know, start asking questions. Start looking at, at books and around vision. This DeMartini, who I just spent time with, John has lots of content around that. You know, Tony Robbins has lots of content around that. Start to investigate in that area. How do I create a vision? How do I make something, come together? And if we ask the universe, the mystical universe, God, whatever you want to say, what's next? Not, how can I spend the rest of my life not doing anything? But if we ask what's next, the vision will come. Ask for the vision. Pray for the vision. And what's next? And maybe it's working with kids. Maybe it's, but we're at a time where if we stay in the game, you guys, amazing things can happen in our lives. We can have the best years ever, and not, buying into this idea that's really been sold to us that now we need to go and relax. The hell with relaxing. Let's make something happen. This is our world, and we can make a difference. There's so many fields that are coming up that we can re-educate in, that we can. The technology fields and the environmental fields and health and wellness fields, and so whatever it is that you've specialized in, we can expand on that because it's all growing. These are the best of times. These really are the best of times. There's never been a better time on the planet for us to be alive than right now. And so get back in the game. That's my message for men and women that are 55 or 60 or 65 plus. Ask the question. And if you want to talk to me about it, I'm very open to that. We have a meditation group here every Monday evening. Come here and we'll talk during or after that. And if you have a question, about what should I do, I'm willing to sit with you and talk about, what's next for you and for all of us. Okay, love you. That's my message. I mean, it came so clearly that it's been part of this whole thing. I'm an example. If I'm anything, I'm an example. And my buddy John DeMartini is an example. He has a huge vision. And there's lots of men and women who have big visions. I watched Tiger Woods on the weekend. Now, Tiger's only 43, but my gosh, what a comeback. And so all of us have a comeback in us, or two, or three. And it's all about vision, though. It's all about knowing what it is that we want to be part of. What do we want to create and have happen? And so if you have that, and we'll help you get that. I'm not selling anything. I want to help you. So great. Give me a call or make a comment on here. What's your vision? Share this with your dad. Share this with your mom. It's time to get back in the game, guys. So we need that wisdom that you have. We need that experience that you have on our planet today. Okay, love you guys. Love you lots. Like, really. Thanks so much. Bye.